You know, I love when I walk in this room to like start recording and my cat walks in just like a minute or two after and she's like, "Hey, what are you doing in here? You're not usually in here." "Hey, baby, what's going on? You gonna hang out?" You're just gonna stare at me. Welcome back to the channel, everyone. I hope that you're having a lovely day out there. Welcome on back. We're going to listen to some Brand X today. We're going to listen to the track Born Ugly. Just Born Ugly. This is suggested by Wolver Rail over on the Discord channel. So thank you so much, Wolver. I appreciate it. Appreciate the recommendation. It's been a while since we've listened to Brand X, and yeah, I saw your recommendation. I saw the suggestion pop up. I said, let's go ahead and listen to it. So let's go ahead and do that. My cat is just browsing. She's just walking around. Anyways, let's go ahead and listen to the song. We'll talk about it after. Born Ugly. Here we go. I like when they move into something like that. That's nice. Some brilliant piano. like the offbeat that the drums came in there. That was nice. This is my favorite section so far. Love Phil's drum sound there. What a smooth beat. So many close hi-hat blasts. Born Ugly is a half in, half out kind of track for me. Let me explain why. Let me explain. So the opening, the beginning where it starts up, you hear the guitar riffing there and you know it's going to get funky. You know the beat's going to come in, you know the bass is going to come in. You already know what to expect. That guitar riff is the harbinger of funk. That's how I hear it, right? When you hear, hold on, let me back up. When you hear, but even before, well, I guess I went too far. Here. You know it's coming. You know the beat's going to drop. You know the drums are going to come in and they're going to rock you from this side to this side. They're going to put you on a fantastic voyage. Right? Fantastic. Okay. Right? But, and then it does do that. Right into it. It kind of brings you into this fun little step. This fun little funky step. The and it's really fun. It's really like joyful. It's just like That is the pep in your step. I really enjoyed that part. I will, however, admit to you that I didn't love how long it went on. Now you may be saying, JP, it really didn't go on that long. That section was intercut with the more melodic parts, and then it would lead to some solos, and then about halfway through, about 4 minutes in, it switches completely. And I would argue that you're right. It's not arguing. I'm actually agreeing with you on that. But for some reason, I can't quite tell you why. And music and the way it affects you is just subjective sometimes. For some reason, as it kept going in through this, I got bored after a while. For some reason, it just wore thin, even like 2 minutes in. I was like, let's move on. I don't know why exactly. Well, I can say that although I love Percy Jones on the bass and the way he plays, for some reason I didn't care for the actual tone of the bass in this specific section. However, that's the out part. The in part of this track is maybe 4 minutes in, or whenever the first electric piano solo comes in, and it kind of changes the mood from that point forward. When you have Robin Lumley on the pianos here, the solo, the first one that comes in, is just so brilliant, so beautiful. It's a joy to listen to, and I love how that like lightens the mood a little bit. It gives it a little bit more of a different sort of air. And then as the track moves forward from that point, it relishes in its ambience. It gets away from the more funky jazz fusion and lays back a little bit more into something more relaxed. And I enjoyed that specific atmosphere more, and the way that they played. For example, Percy Jones on the bass, he even switched, I'm assuming, the sound of his bass, and it became something more subtle. And I really enjoyed the mood of that half of the track, rather than, this part. Well, not that part. That's the solo I liked. But this part, compared to later on, when it's right back here. Now, speaking of which, Phil Collins, obviously on the drums. The drumming is absolutely phenomenal. I think that listening to Brain X in general, of course, Genesis, and a song like this where you really hear Phil playing and the way that he's playing, I think this is where you could easily make a case for why Phil could be considered one of the best drummers in rock history, period, whatever. Like the way that he brings in those big, powerful toms at that moment that I would always call a Phil Collins moment, to the subtlety of that backbeat right there, and the little intricate details, the intricacies of that delicacy. Like, it's just wonderful to listen to. He always has something to say when it comes to his drumming, and I really enjoy that, while at the same time maintaining a certain sort of pocket. So I think that's a standout in the track here. The guitar solo was nice as well, but I would really have to go with Robin on the piano and keyboards, and Phil as the main standouts here, and what's really drawing me into the track. So the beginning, I liked it. It went a little bit long too for me, but from that piano solo forward, that's where I'm at. So thank you so much for the recommendation. I appreciate it, Overdale. Let me know what you guys thought of the track in the comments down below. Follow me over on Twitter. Support the channel on Patreon. Thank you so much for being here. Oh, sorry. And have a wonderful day, guys. Bye.